O'Loughlin's handball gives Creswell half a chance. Pickering with him. Can Creswell get it back? He can't. They're two of the hard men in the game. Under pressure. Out of bounds on the full against Milburn. And Kelly to take it inside 50. At about 40 on a very tough angle. Riccardi comes in. See the sea of red and white behind Kelly. A sensational crowd here, as we've said. Great feeling. Ran into a few Cat supporters coming up too, but have a look at the support for the Swans here. Kelly on the boundary line. Goes for goal. It's close. It's very close. He's kicked it. Unbelievable. I mean, if you kick that after a siren to win a game, you'd say it's one of the great kicks of all.
It's for his 12th goal of the season, and he gets it. The Cats are on the board.
Yes, we mentioned this situation. Barnes has actually snuck forward off his wing at that point. Still actually out there on Maxfield. It's going to be an interesting contest, that one. Will it be Maxfield's? They've got McKinnon, none of them big, strong, key position players, but all sort of running to space to mark. He just was able to get there half a yard early, and hands were strong enough.
Derek Hall has been a 50-50 proposition, kicking goals this season. 23 goals and 24 behinds to his name. And he sneaks that one home. McKinnon has had a good season with the Cats, hasn't missed a game, he's kicked 21 goals. And a chance to put them further ahead, and he has done exactly that. Club had lost 4 grand finals in recent times, the other one's lost 1. They've both got sour taste in their mouths, but there's a long way to go yet in 97 as Scholl. Here's the whistle. It's coming right back to the centre.
I didn't see
few words spoken to Stewie Maxfield, I think. Nonetheless, play goes on now, down towards McKinnon again. It ricochets away from Dunkley. Back towards Dyson. He decides to leave it for his teammate and Garry, who was held. So players allowed to go on. The step towards goal. It's another one to the Cats. Adam Houlihan has kicked his...
We're just unfortunate that John Barnes turned the ball over Ping for holding the ball in midfield.
Well spotted. And this is a big kick. He needs this, the big fellow. This is his easy one, isn't it? I mean, the first one was probably just a little too far out with the breeze. The other one was tucked in the pocket and he wanted to play on. But this one, he should go. Probably got to aim it to the left post and work it a bit. It's hard to imagine Leo Barry kicking the ball any better than he did a moment ago. We're almost on siren time. It blows now. Lockett comes in and kicks the goal. That helps a whole lot.
Set the kick up. It was a question. He just had the balance. It was able just to keep Nix from coming back. And once Nix lost...
Graham, who can kick the ball a long, long way. He goes to centre half forward, but Stevens got the better of Riccardi on that occasion and then runs away and bangs it back to Lockett. Lockett's got a chance here. He had a fair bit of it, the big fellow. He can't break Mansfield. Well done, Mansfield. And again, we see a Geelong player take 3.
Just didn't quite judge the ball. He went for the spoil, but Lockett just judged his slight leap perfectly and, of course, the full outstretched arms.
Get a great view here. He really should kick the goal. Straight in front, 30 metres out. And the Swans need it. Didn't kick it great, but it was a goal.
Perfectly, it'll still go straight. Here we see Luff just drove the ball in. It was just a question of judgment. Graham virtually had Lockett cold, and maybe he just thought that Mansfield may have been going to mark the ball, and it was too late when he went to spoil. Yes, Bruce, I know you like him as a player, and no wonder you like him as a player, because that was just sensational stuff. He's just such a balanced, smooth mover, is the term I suppose used so often. He tried to set up Lockett. Kick was smothered by Barnes, and then the kick across the body, just curling, and just curled inside that right goalpost. And did the crowd love that one?
Well, if you're wondering why they love this game up here in Sydney, wonder no more. Sensational from Michael O'Loughlin. His first goal, Derek Hall benched. Sydney pumped and coming back. Can the Cats steady? Dyson tries to go out of the middle. Could have been free kick. King gets it away to Barnes. The big men combine. Off to Scholl. Looks to go inboard. In towards half forward. Towards Lynch. Fisted clear. Snell waiting down. Still a long way out. Creswell charging him. Back to Pickering. Now Lynch. Another one to Kilpatrick. He'll have a shot. 30 metres out. No, he'll give it to Carl Steinfort. And Steinfort goals for the Cats.
And turned around to Mark Nash immediately after the goal was kicked and asked the question as to why he wasn't getting it. We may see it again here.
Just a bouncing ball, isn't it? It bounced ahead of these two players and they went and met it. Let's have a look at what you're talking about here.
Yeah, McGrath will come in. There he goes. He's dragged out of the way. Bayes runs into an open goal and scores a gimme, basically, but McGrath very unhappy.
So McGrath spinning chips there. He wanted a free against Tony Lockett. 5-7-6-5. Bayes has had a lot of shots for goal. That one going through. Kelly spins out. They've been able to hold him up very well tonight. Simpson's been the man on him and he belts the ball out to centre wing. It's 5-7-6-5. This game is cranking up, isn't it? Snell tackle. Gets it away. Back to Simpson. Simpson's kick not good. Roos has been terrific. Little give okay. O'Brien running off half back. Belts it back to half forward. A ball to be won. Barry and O'Loughlin run into each other. Mansfield sits, waits, won't commit. Throws it away. Sydney have got it. Dyson under pressure. Gang tackle. Good tackle there by Milburn. Wants the boundary line. Still in play. Mansfield still working hard. Cats get it away. Well done. And Houlihan's away in the last minute of the first half.
Up towards right half. Breeze appears to have dropped and he slammed it straight into the man on the mark. So he goes again. Stafford could have been held. Graham plays on from half back. An opportunity lost for the moment for Sydney. Out towards Roos. Gee, he does well. He gets boot to ball, but Hocking picks it up now. Gives it to McKinnon. The defensive side of centre. The Cats come charging forward. McKinnon up towards Snell. This season, come into this game with 9 next to his name. Tries to guide that. It's not pretty, but it's tough, and he's got O'Loughlin on the outer side. Fleet of foot, he's away, chipping towards Lockett. This time he's got it. Number 3. This to cut the margin to 4 points. From 46 metres. The sea of red and white goes up as 1. He's got it. Kelly at the back, the captain, yes! He's got his second.
Luff goes to ground, tackled. They take it off him. Kilpatrick, hot ball. Pickering uses it around the corner. Houlihan pushes on. Hargraves has got it. He's a sharpshooter. Good kick. Back.
Very call from half back. Drifts it into Hargraves. Wants to go on with it quickly. Down towards the half forward line. Perfect kick. Kicking from just on 40 metres. Stammering approach. But his kick is okay.
Really keep getting the goal back every time Sydney get one. Stevens away, kicks to O'Loughlin. O'Loughlin gives a shove and gets away with it. Almost 48 metres out. Delivers, good kick, beautiful kick. He's a wonderful player.
Nip and tuck as it has been for most of the night. Kelly out of the centre. Blasts clear towards Lockett. Here he comes with Graham. Lockett's in front. Barry, leaping Leo's, waiting down in front. He goes! Sydney are back in front.
So inside the last minute of what's been a great game, I'm sure you're enjoying it wherever you're watching it as much as we are here. It's just the best seat in Australian sport on a Saturday night at the SCG. Pickering, a slow one to Burns, a cheeky bounce, in trouble. Oh, he was good enough. Another cheeky bounce, a handball inboard. Hocking could kick the goal to put him in front. Leans back, he's got it. They're back in front. Great play, Cats. In Ben Graham, and doesn't he do that? Kicks it about 30 metres past where Stevens was. Roos is having a fantastic match. Marks between centre wing and half forward. Delivers to Lockett. Graham sits on him. Well done, O'Loughlin. Cruises in and kicks his third. The Swans in front.
Goal drop off his opponent. Poor Roos does it so well. I've commented many times. but Scholl drops off his direct opponent to get into that hole for the kick forward if it's not accurate.
Mensch to half forward, clever knock on by Hocking, but no one at home. Dunkley picks it up and goes back in towards the middle once again. Grant is there, but he's beaten. Here's Rocket Ronnie Burns. What can he produce? A pass to Derek Hall. 40 metres out. No problems there for deadly Derek.
Out of Sydney, ringing around this ground. Stafford and King. Next goal's pretty important here. A couple of goal lead would be very handy in this game. Dyson off the ground. It's just hard to see either team kicking a whole lot of goals in the last.
Tim Hargraves back to Hocking. The old possession game continues. But Hocking racks up the stats. 9 kicks, 15 hand passes. And 7 grabs. Perfect kick. Landing on the chest of Michael Mansfield. All of a sudden, he's now within range of players like Derek Hall, who's down in that forward zone, awaiting the opportunity. Milburn drops back there as well. He heads towards Hall at half forward. Milburn was one of the flyers. Couldn't take the mark. The ball comes to ground. Pressure now on Maxfield. He loses it. Milburn goes again. Ronnie Burns over the top to Hall. The Cats go for goal. And Deadly Derek's done it again.
2 goals in front. The Cats lead. Creswell throwing it. So free kick to Geelong. Advantage paid. Wow. Minch can kick a goal. 45 out. Floating ball. Mark on the line by Snell.
Now an 18-point margin favouring the Cats. Eagerly eyeing top spot of the ladder. Here he is, Ronnie Burns, sweeping it wide to accommodate Mensch, who's been busy to Mansfield. They're a confident side now, the Cats. They're looking and playing like winners. Mansfield back towards Mensch. A little too ambitious, perhaps. He needs help, and he's got it in the form of McKinnon. Runs into a brick wall. They go again, down towards Hall. Traps it well, but Roos has got him. Roos tries to push it forward. Does so to Dunkley. Back to Roos. Awkwardly onto the left foot, but effective. Gaining a little bit of ground, and Johnny Stevens does well. He's got it down to half-back. They need goals. They need them badly and rapidly. Stephen Carey takes it from behind. Looks in towards half-forward. Hocking is there. Scholl is there. Cook for Sydney. But it's the veteran of Geelong.
Just untidy, the Swans, in so many attacks to half-forward, and then Cook.
I don't know how Rowan paid a free kick for a high tackle from where he was, and that seemed around the chest.
Minch, Riccardi, Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick delivers to full forward, and that's been the difference again. I'll give StKilda just a bit to think about tomorrow. Now, Mansfield's normally a beautiful kick. And he's got it home.
New record attendance, 46,168 as Hargraves marks courageously with the flight of the balls for the night. 35 metres out, makes no mistake. They're rolling home now, the Cats. And there has been pressure. Top spot awaits on the ladder. It just adds a little bit to StKilda tomorrow, as if Port aren't going to put enough pressure on them. Hocking out in the middle. Lucuria gets in, loses it to Roos. The advantage is paid. Paul Roos wobbles it up towards Tony Lockett. He traps it wonderfully well on the half volley. Gives it to his captain, but he kicks straight into Steinfeld. McGrath defends. Comes wider towards Milburn. Geelong should get out of trouble, and they will. Steadying it down. Riccardi comes towards centre wing. Plenty of open space, but there's plenty of red and white there. Lucuria first to the ball. Has been used sparingly. Gets around Derek Hall, goes into the middle, and that's okay. He finds Troy Love.
Centre wing. Delivers to centre half forward. Gore, Kelly's big fly. Nicks. Well done, but then put Kelly under the hammer. Back to Lucuria. High tackle, no free kick. Creswell. Barry. The Cats don't want to give the Swans anything here. Lockett held on to, no free kick. Maxfield in the pocket, hooks back, and it's a behind.
The last stand last year, Stafford was in front and now does it on all fours. Miraculously towards Lucuria. 48 metres. Lucuria goes for goal and he gets it. Does the ruck work. Creswell. Centering kick to Lockett is good. A little too far. Graham interferes for number 4. And he's got it.
A good win this. 15, 10, 12, 11. Sorry about that, Sandy. Pickering, I saw it written down in your book. I knew you were going to use it at some stage. To centre half forward, O'Brien's got it. Handy little roll tonight. Quickly out to centre wing. Lovely mark by Dyson. Fingertip. So the Swans with a lot of spirit here late in the match. But the damage was done in the middle part of this last quarter. Dyson sets it up. Mooney front spot. Barry at the back claims it. He's got it. He'll move it quickly. They don't know how long to go. Kicks to Lockett. Nice kick. He's got it. Got it. 5 to...
In this game, Stafford out of the middle of it, sits for Kelly. Away goes the captain, and he runs into a brick wall. A wall called Carl Steinfort. Stevens gets a chance, snaps in towards the forward pocket region. Away it comes to the right. Well, it was in front. Creswell, still Creswell loses it. And over the line for one behind, which won't hurt the Cats one bit. Graham, who copped a solid one earlier on. And up till that time had done a mighty job. Kicks out prodigiously towards Mensch, who takes it. And a good strong mark by David Mensch. He's quite happy now to just let this clock roll down because the Cats are home.
Huge win for them. Coming up here. In fact, in the last 2 weeks, they've gone to Subiaco and beaten Fremantle, which was a really hot game. Fremantle would fancy their chances. They were about equal favourites. And then they've come to Sydney. What a sensational finish to the home and away season. They beat Carlton and Cardinia Park, then Fremantle. And the Cats have won 8 of their last 10 going into the finals. And that's it. Shades of Essendon earlier in the year. Just a little truncated. And they celebrate the Cats. Just the second defeat for Sydney on this ground in their last 23 matches.
Start hard,